Alright, kind of a warning video. I've just barely survived watching a video. 3-part video. 3 with 4 fingers up. But anyway, see, my brain is still trying to recover. It can't quite do the things right anymore because it's just still in a bit of a shock. The moorings have been, frayed, and the brain breaking. See, I can't even say the word brain. The whole brain has been, it's got hair growing on it. It's just so frazzled. So anyway, yeah, it's over there. The link, 3 parts. It's part 1 I'll link to. I won't link to the other parts. But anyway, it's 2 people I like, Matt and this Thomas guy, but oh fuck. I mean, it's bad enough we have to argue silly religious theories that are, veiled in tradition and all that stuff. But when you have to go back, when you have to go all the way back to 0 and start arguing about the paranormal, oh, fuck. I mean, we're just doomed. We're just fucked. I mean, if intellectuals can't do better than this, I mean, if this is what they're going to get caught up in, yeah, I mean, we're just so thoroughly fucked. I mean, who is there to talk to? There's just nobody. There's people with no brain, people with apparently way too much brain. I mean, they got so much brain, their brain is trying to find, make up bullshit just to fill the space in the brain or something. I don't know what the fuck they're up to. I mean, what is the mission here? But it was just such a ludicrous conversation, talking about how, the poor scientists are the perverts, they're the ones perverting the truth, when every single paranormal claim has been demonstrated to be nothing but a hoax, but a fraud perpetrated. I mean, what the simple experiment would be is for one of these asshole phantasmagoricals to just take a fucking lie detector and say, yes, this actually did happen and I'm not full of complete bullshit. But they won't do that. Yeah, we've seen like all the claims. They've sort of been going down over the years as cell phones and cameras have become more and more available, because yeah, the bullshit stories just don't, you can't, people are going to ask you the simple, why didn't you take a picture of it, asshole? Oh, well, they won't have an explanation for that, so they can't lie like they used to. But anyway, it's just, I mean, nothing is more unreputable than the paranormal assholes. I mean, they have, the skewed and perverted the way they, it's worse than truthers. I mean, they're just complete. Yeah, I mean, it's just overt lies, deception, fraud. I mean, they, glue fake heads on fake bodies. They, paint, shaved monkeys green. I mean, they crop circle. I mean, come on, this is just such bullshit. And to call it any part of it science, or call any part of it an honest investigation into the truth. I mean, these people are all just drama assholes. They're all either looking for money or fame. Come on, I mean, it's just idiotic to have this conversation. How could, and I'm not going to say Thomas is a liar, because he's not. I mean, he's just an honest kind of guy and a nice guy and all that kind of crap, but, he's just, well, how big a giant sucker do you have to be? I mean, all I could see when you were sitting there is like you with the popsicle stick with the round thing and the cartoon and sucker written on it. I mean, damn. I mean, how can you fall for this crap? Philosophically, evidentially, we have it. We have the information now. We're not deludable 17th century or 15th century or 13th century idiots anymore. Okay, we're finally 21st century man, and yeah, we've got all the facts we need to draw some rational conclusions. And, to think, I mean, what are you even talking about? So the universe is all, there's this connection, but we have this subtle mechanism where we communicate each other, through these vibrations. So sound goes into our head and we convert into music, and then we have a feeling, and our feeling is transmitted to other people, and they absorb our feeling. And what the fuck are you talking about? That's how the universe is built? I mean, that's wackier than the wacky God stories. That's wackier than a pearly gates. You build this whole crazy, insane mechanisms, all this carnage, all this bullshit, so some people can go up to little pearly gates and rub up against them. You know, to rub the little rubies and shit. I mean, come on, what are you talking about? There's absolutely no rationality in this contrived nonsense. I mean, you're contriving a fairy tale. There's no evidence of any of this in our reality, in the mechanisms that we've been built out of. And you just want to reject materialism. Oh my God, materialism. The idea that you actually have to grab something to pick it up. Ah, yes, no, we don't have to do that, really. We've been just wasting our time for millions of years actually grabbing things to pick them up. You know, all we had to do was just focus our magic energy on it, and we could have just put the food right in our mouth and chewed it and put it in our stomach and shit it all in one move. We wouldn't even have to bother actually consuming anything. We could just, you know, transmit it through our molecular, you know, it wouldn't even be molecular, because of course it's a super special forces. We could just run it through our special, you know, quantum whatever, and, you know, buzzery, and it would just, you know, and it would just pop out, and nothing would be harmed, and everything would share energies, and everything would be, so we wouldn't have to consume food. We could just do it almost metaphorically, just with our mind. We could just mentally consume it. I don't know, what the fuck? I mean, this is just insane. So really, the point of this video is just to say, you know, unless you have a death wish, don't watch the video. Okay, if you have a brain, because it'll do damage. It really will do. You'll just feel your brain just starting to just atrophy, and it's just like, it's almost, it'll try to consume itself. It'll try to commit suicide. It really will. Your brain will try to commit suicide, because it'll just say there's no point anymore. There's just no point in another neuron firing, because there's no point in having neurons on this planet, because the intelligence that exists here is out of its fucking mind. You know, humanity is doomed because human beings are just, I mean, it couldn't be. Yeah, I mean, somebody could imagine a fucktarded scenario, but it really is just as fucktarded as it could possibly be. I mean, the intellectuals are idiots, and the idiots are not intellectuals. I mean, so they're all idiots, right? I mean, we're just so fucked. You know, I mean, if intelligent people, literate people, can't do better than this, you know, I'm gonna go grasp for the, you know, paranormal phantasmagorical straw, you know, then, yeah, we're just so fucked. So fucked. Oh, it's just so depressing. I mean, can you feel my depressed energy? Can you feel it? I must be radiating intense quantum negativeness right now. I mean, you've got to be able to feel the vibration of it. Ugh, fuck. Fuck, this is just so fucking, it's just, okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here now and just be depressed. So that's all I'm gonna do. The rest of the video, I'm just gonna sit here and be depressed.